Scorpios are very determined, like they're very goal oriented, so they will not take no for an answer. A Scorpio, and I'm guilty of this, we can go MIA. We can stop talking to a person immediately. Scorpio can also be very moody. We go through moods because we like our personal space. We need time to recharge, and I wish people would know that about Scorpios. We need time to recharge. If you're dating a Scorpio, just know that it's going to be a roller coaster because we do not trust people easily. Scorpios are big on loyalty and honesty. Once you lie to us, we will never forget it. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Bianca B, and welcome to the Bianca B Show, where we talk about business, finances, and friendships. So y'all been raving over these zodiac signs. And so the last video I did was in business, and now I just want to specifically talk about Scorpios and Scorpio women, to be specific. So this video will be things you should know about a Scorpio woman. Now, I am a Scorpio, and I'm going to be completely real. I also have family members who are Scorpio women and Scorpio men, so I kind of really know Scorpios, okay? So we're just going to get right into it. Scorpios are born October 23rd through November 21st. My birthday is November 17th, so I think I was supposed to be a Sag. I came early, so yeah, I was definitely supposed to be a Sagittarius, but we're going to talk about Scorpio women. Scorpio women are very mysterious. You would not fully know a Scorpio. And that's just what it is. Scorpios can really hold secrets very well. We're very secretive people. We share what we want to share. And sometimes we'll even share things just to see if you will share that information that we share to you. And it can be something so simple. But you may think that you know a Scorpio, but you really don't. And Scorpios exude sensuality. So we're very sensual, very sexy. We can walk into a room and people just... It's like, who is that? Like, every Scorpio woman I know is very sensual and sexual, and sometimes it can be a tad bit annoying for Scorpios because we don't want to just be known to be sexy, but it's just the type of energy and aura that we carry, and there's really nothing you could do about it. You know, I'd be like, why do people just think I call me sexy and stuff like that? But it's really, we just are very sensual and sexual people, and we love sex. You know, that's just what most Scorpios are. So first, they're mysterious. Second, they're secretive. And third, very sensual and sexual. So one thing about a Scorpio is that we do not trust people whatsoever. We have major trust issues. It's really kind of like one of our flaws, because when we open up to people and we allow people in our space and, you know, finally become vulnerable, we become very, very loyal to, like, the day we die. Like, our loyalty is unmatched. So, you know, we go into things very standoffish, and that's why most people will say that I look bougie, or, you know, what's up with her? Why she like that? I could be very closed off and very, like, a wall up and defensive. And it's really just deep down, I don't trust people. Because people will disappoint you. People can, you know, disappoint you. But I think what makes that a con for a Scorpio is that we go into things very, like, pessimistic, like when meeting people, which you should be open to meet people until they hurt you, or, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt. But because Scorpios just don't trust people, it's really hard for us to do that. So we can come off as kind of like rude or kind of standoffish or quiet or shy. Most people may think that you're shy, but you really just don't trust people. And that's just what it is. We have a serious problem. Sometimes I hate that about myself sometimes, because it's like, bitch, nobody has done anything to you. But, you know, we're also very intuitive. So we know bad energy when we see it. Like, baby, I am so intuitive when it comes to people with other spiritual things that I don't really like to talk about, but we're very intuitive. And so if you meet a Scorpio, we may not be as open, but once you get to know us and once you break those walls down, we would definitely open up more to you. But if you're dating a Scorpio, just know that it's going to be a roller coaster, because we do not trust people easily. So you have to like literally gain our trust. And sometimes that is just like breaking down the wall. And sometimes people don't have the patience for that, and that's understandable. But at least the Scorpio, you know, because we take our time, when we really fall in love with you, we fall deep and we're very passionate and we will give you the world. But it takes a little bit of breaking those walls down, because we have this exterior that, you know, is very defensive. But once you get to know us and once we build a bond with you, it's unmatched. Like, our loyalty, will be loyal to somebody even if we're with them or not with them. You know, if you could literally call us. If a Scorpio loved you, you can call them up and be like, I need your help. And they'll be the first person to come and get you. But, you know, our loyalty is unmatched. Scorpio women are very assertive. And it could be a pro and a con. The assertiveness can be really good in business and really just direct and straight to the point. But assertiveness can also come off as being stubborn and not really listening to what other people say. So you have to, Scorpios go through a transformation. We rebirth and we transform a lot. So if you have a healed Scorpio, we will listen. But if you don't have a healed Scorpio, we will not listen. It's our way or no way, and we're really stern on our decision, which makes us super decisive. And that's great in business. But if you're talking about a personal relationship, that could be kind of challenging because we can be very stubborn. Which goes to my next con about a Scorpio, is a Scorpio can also be very moody. We go through moods because we like our personal space. We need time to recharge, and I wish people would know that about Scorpios. We need time to recharge. And sometimes when we have our space, it does not mean that you've done anything to us. Sometimes we just need to go in and reflect with ourselves and by ourselves. And so a Scorpio, and I'm guilty of this, we can go MIA. We can stop talking to a person immediately. Like, our detachment, baby, a Scorpio would detach in a heartbeat. We could cut people off very quickly. We can, and sometimes when we're dating, we could really like a person and go MIA. And you'd be like, well, bitch, I was just at your house all week. Now you don't like me? What's going on? And it doesn't not necessarily mean we don't like you. It's just we need our personal space. And if you're dating a Scorpio woman, she is super independent, very self-efficient. And so, you know, to date a Scorpio woman, a man has to have a lot of patience. But once we love you to the day that we die, but we do need and value our alone time. We need it, or we will go crazy. Let's see. Scorpios are very determined. Like, they're very goal-oriented, so they will not take no for an answer. Like, we will find a fucking way. Because we've been hurt, so we'll find a way. We'll figure it out. You cannot tell us no. We will figure it out. Also, Scorpios don't like a lot of people in their personal space. Like, a Scorpio is not going to invite everybody to their home and all of that. We got to know you. You got to be family. We don't like everybody in our personal space. Like, so Scorpio women are not going to be super social. That's just, they're not going to be like, come over and let's have drinks. They're not like that. Like, we like our alone time. We like our space. We don't like everybody in our energy, because our home is our safe space for us. Let's see what else about a Scorpio woman. Scorpios are big on loyalty and honesty. Once you lie to us, we will never forget it. We hate liars. Scorpios hate liars. If there's anything that I personally hate, is a liar. And we can look through you and be like, why the fuck are you lying so much? Like, we cannot stand liars. So be open with a Scorpio. We don't care if you didn't cheated or did anything. Make sure you're just honest. Like, if you just want somebody to cuddle with, if you just want to just have sexual encounters with a Scorpio, if you want a relationship, just be honest. Like, we're really big on honesty. And Scorpios also are really good at putting people in departments. It's Sounds so fucked up. But we're really good at putting people in departments. So say, for example, you meet somebody, a Scorpio is dating you, and you just want to have sex with them. We will put you in that sex category. We won't have no type of emotional ties to you. If that's what you want, we will put you in that. So don't start getting feelings for us. If we gonna put you in that category, don't start getting feelings. Don't start getting feelings for us. That's just, if that's what you want and that's what you said that you wanted, that's what it's gonna be. Like, so don't get mad if a Scorpio, if you communicate and was like, I just want to have sex. The Scorpio's gonna be like, bet, that's what you want? You sure you don't want a relationship? Okay, bet. So this is what it is. So don't start falling in love with Scorpio if that's not what you want, because we will give you what you want. Period. If you want a relationship with a Scorpio and the Scorpio is not in a position to want to be in a relationship, they will be honest with you. Or the men specifically may lead you on a tad bit, but majority of the time we would try to be as honest and upfront of what it is. And sometimes, Scorpios struggle with long-term relationships, and you can see that from like some of the celebrities that are Scorpios. You have men specifically like Drake, Future, The Weeknd, Diddy. These are people who, really just like casual relationships. We're okay with a casual relationship. We're not like some of us, depending on if you got a healed Scorpio or not. If we're going to be in a relationship, we're going to be fully in a relationship. If that's not what we want right now, you cannot force us. If a Scorpio is not ready for a relationship, we just not ready. And we're going to be upfront and honest about that. Like, me in my life right now, like, that's not something that I want right now. But if it happens organically, cool. But for the past, 7 months, I was like, no, I don't want, I have to say, my last relationship was last year, beginning of last year. I said after that, I want to be single for a year. I want to be single my whole 29. And I'm upfront and honest with people. I try not to lead people on. I try to be like, okay, if you really want a serious relationship, I may not be the one for you, and that is okay. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you be with somebody that, you could be with long term, but right now in this stage of my life, I'm not ready for that. And you have to be honest, and most of the time a Scorpio will be honest with you. We prefer short-term type of relationships more than long-term, depending on if you have a healed Scorpio or not, or the Scorpio is now serious. Now they're going to pursue just a relationship. So just to recap about Scorpios are just complicated in general. They're very hard to date. I've dated Scorpios, and I'm also a Scorpio woman, and we are a challenge, but you have to be a strong individual, and we like a challenge. We like men and women to step in and kind of be like, oh, that's kind of sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can handle Scorpio, you can handle any sign. But one thing, a Scorpio is always going to be loyal. So comment below your experience with a Scorpio, if you ever dated a Scorpio. I am a Scorpio, and I try my best to be as honest as possible in this video, and not play devil's advocate. But I've had my challenges with long-term relationships for sure. I was not the victim. I definitely played my role in the past. That's why I'm on my healing journey. And yeah, so it's your girl Bianca B. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at it's Bianca B. And comment below if you think I should do another sign or your thoughts. Bye, guys.